The power scaling community is just filled with liars and frauds who are upset about the facts so much that they're willing to change the stories we love and cherish just to look cool online. Take this for example. This person posted a link to my Cosmic Armor Superman guide in the power scaling Reddit page, and the comments in this post are so laughably bad that they belong in 2008. This is 2025, bro, not 2008. Your garbage tier counters and lies are not accepted by hardly anyone outside of this community. Go to other subreddit pages that aren't power scaler trash central, places that are intended for people to share their love of comics and stories, and you'll find a horde of people who know the Kaz is plot embodied. No, dude, you are the joke. It's only in your biased, lying community that the literal 6D garbage you posted is accepted. This is really sad. What the hell is this person even talking about? What 3 alts did he use here to upvote himself? The Kaz's eyes were burned out? What in the hell are you talking about? And look, he left a link. What pic of Kaz could this be? Of course, the Kaz is the embodiment of all story, and it's getting blinded means the stories now have no control or direction, and they can go anywhere, which was the point of Final Crisis. Legit, get out of the power scaling community. You're so bad at this. You are so bad for the community, spreading this to others who actively seek to understand these comics. You're not helping anyone. You're only bringing people to hate the comics even more than they already do. This genius thinks Lucifer Morningstar can curb stomp the embodiment of all existence and the literal plot of DC Comics itself personified. This is trash tier debating and just lies that they tell to others to cope with their failing to be normal, healthy, functioning people. Seriously, you're just mutants when you lie like this about comics. This is not a personal opinion that you have, which are fine and things that I respect. Anyone is free to interpret things in their own way, but in this case, these people are just lying intentionally because they're really upset about the facts and desperately want others to help them change the outlook on it. Lucifer Morningstar found out that he was infinitely small in the larger scope of existence. So to say that all of existence gets bodied by Lucifer when just Gabriel alone was too much for him? Yeah, this person is just trashing comics because his personal life is in a negative place, so he lashes out online and spreads lies to others. It's very, very sad. He also claims it's just mental gymnastics to use actual author statements, guides, editorials, and video clips, all explaining all of this because he lives in a very sad world, and he only visits scaling communities that also feel that the facts are not facts unless they're socially accepted by the minority. And guys, you are the minority now. You once were the majority, I agree with that, but I ate your progress that you made for years lying about all of this and banished you all to the void. All you can do is lie. That's all you have. This guy lies more and claims I'm closed off from talking to others and it's impossible to talk to me. You consider it impossible to talk to me because I don't support your personal preference that are opposite of the facts. You swim all day in a pool of others who enjoy lying about the facts and raising up whoever lies the hardest, while I stay honest and tell it like it is and like it was stated on the slipcover and from the authors. You hate this, so you cry your eyes out over it and scream that anyone who uses guides or the author's words, comments from the slipcover editorials, or these interviews is just considered fraudulent information. Get out of here, dude. My community is open to talks about this anytime, and I've talked about this every day for the last 10 years. Imagine going online to lie to others like this about me, saying I don't talk to anyone. What the hell are you even talking about, dude? Once more, this person lies about Kaz dying. Kaz didn't die. The grave was filled in, and he was kneeling on it, which means nothing was laid in the grave to die, you genius. There wasn't anything there to die. The Kaz is how the Overvoid personified existence and story. It didn't die. It literally writes on its own grave that it won't ever die and will continue forever. This is the level of lying that others are willing to go to just to cover up what I do and say in my own content. It's disgusting. You are disgusting for lying. And any community that supports you is equally as disgusting. I bodied all of these users in debates in the past, or at least most of them. This original user claimed he did well in the comments against me, but as you can see, he can't do anything but lie and shriek about the actual facts. Get over yourself. Kaz is the embodiment of everything. It's not a character. You have no reason to be this pissed off about a conceptual embodiment of everything and everyone. It's not even a character. What is wrong with you?
Quit screwing around. This isn't funny.
This community is a cesspit of babies who can't stand up and just enjoy the stories and be respectful about the content. They quite literally just lied about what I was showing in my video. The Kaz standing on its own grave that's now sealed over, and they still lied about it and said it died. It didn't die. It's on its own tombstone that it wouldn't ever die. It was de-embodied by the Overvoid and no longer needs to be personified by the Overvoid. But it keeps going on in its true unconceptualized form that doesn't have a visual need to be personified anymore. You all suck at visual allegory and are not here to love stories and educate others. You're here to invest time into lying about the artwork that others make and spend years crafting for you just because you mostly all are bad little kids who enjoy causing a fuss and ruining art and mythology for others. You have no shame. You have no morals. I've clapped all of you in debates in the past to the point that 10 years later you're still censoring my author interviews that debunked you into the Overvoid and back. You have no spines, no backbone, and all of you are free to join my Discord to have some talks on this anytime you want. But you know that none of you will do that or can't do that without posting disgusting, not safe for work images or being racist. All of which is banned in my community. So come chat with me like most of you already have, and I'll be more than happy to watch you disregard the author interviews, the slipcover, the guides, and the original comics themselves. Get over it. The greater Omniverse wasn't real. You all suck at spotting foreshadowing of how the greater Omniverse was just the lost Crisis on Infinite Earths multiverse this entire time that contained the Perpetuaverse. There are some good scalers in there, but mostly you are all cesspit scalers that I know diffed with just being respectful to the art, the editors, the authors, and the original story as it was clearly explained for us. Just check out how low tier this guy actually is by claiming that the death threats that are very common to me, and if you watched my channel, you know that I post evidence of scans of people sending me death threats almost every single day. But this person decided to say the opposite and that it's just an alleged thing that I said and there's no evidence of it. This guy is actually using death threats against me and my family to bolster his own arguments so that other people can come socially accept him. That is how low tier this group actually is. Loser.